Old and Achy here with another Halo 5 Guardians Legendary Campaign mission walkthrough. And this is Mission 8, Swords of Sanghelios. And it is a Covenant-only mission. No Prometheans in this one. Here we are setting it up. I've using 2 skulls. Grunt birthday party, there we go. And I would have been your daddy. It does provide... That last one does provide for some interesting Covenant dialogue. Alright, we're starting her up, and our mission is to get to the Arbiter and get him out of town. Of course, the swords are being attacked by the remnants of the Covenant. So here we go, we're off and running. Notice that I flipped over to my pistol.
And Arbiter's location.
You will find Arbiter at the Elder Council chambers.
And that's where we got to go, to the Elder whatever.
Marquis out.
We're going to do a jump, boost, jump again across that little chasm there, that little stream, smash into there, grab a plasma pistol, and now instead of trying to run the skip here, because I don't have my enhanced armor from the Mythic and Tilt skulls, I am going to duke it out with my fire team. Now, without the Mythic and Tilt, the enemies are easier to take out, so that's one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and, instead of trying to go through with this. Whoa. Even so, my armor's not all that great. See if I can get down there and get... I'm not really sure who that is. Is that Tanaka?
It looks bad.
You're all right, Tanaka.
Yep, that's Tanaka. Okay. Tanaka, Vale, and Buck. So we got to clear this area and then clear the next area, including a turret, a fixed turret.
Copy. I'll get it done, Locke.
And that's an elite out there. There's several elites. Their shields aren't all that great. Plus grunts, and there might be some shielded jackals, but they're more in the back of this area than out front. So now we're just basically dealing with grunts and elites. Oh, 2 of them are down now. There's a grunt. Oh, grunt out there just EMP'd me. Where the heck's she been? That's a timely appearance. Alright, all my peeps are back. And we continue cleaning out this area. Now, in that little area that I smashed through, there is a Covenant carbine that I can use when I run low on battle rifle ammo. There will be another carbine dropped down below. And here's where the carbine is. Now, there's a couple of more grunts and an elite, and right in this area here. Yeah, there's the elite. It's got a storm rifle, I believe. There we go. You see how quick that was? Shields aren't all that great. Somebody nailed me back there. Now I try to run these missions without dying, so if I see myself taking a hit, I'm going to back off and let my shields come back. Alright, it looks like it's fairly clear that way. Over to the left here, there's a few more bad guys that might sneak up on us when we try to advance. So we might as well take them out. And here's where the shielded jackals are. And I think there might be another elite up on the right. Alright, looks like the 2 shielded jackals went down. Nope, there's one of them. Oh, I went right by him. Gee, Willikers. Yeah, he's got a needler, so I'm being a little bit careful with him. Needler can drop you in a hurry. All right, let's get our guys back here. I see some fire going on. I'm not really sure where it's coming from. And here's where the other jackals are. 2 of them, I believe. There we go.
Get the knocker back up now. Watch the turret.
Could try to flank it.
Yeah, that's a turret that we got to deal with. See if I can EMP it and take out the... Whoops. Before we do that, we got to clear out jackals and such. Get a better shot up here. There goes the jackal, just went down. Alright, notice what happened there when I EMP'd the turret. The elite that was using it jumped out, and then of course another one immediately jumped back in. Alright, that elite's down. We got to get that turret down.
Take that turret out.
Right after I kill this grunt.
We lost Buck.
There we go. And I think we're pretty much clear. No, there's a little bit of enemy left to clear out. I don't want to go rushing up there to take those guys, bring those guys back and get drilled myself. So yeah, and they just all went down. So we'll wait. Not worried about ammo at this point, because when we go into the next area, we are going to have an infinite ammo crate. Multiple infinite ammo crates, if you will. Alright, just refresh my plasma pistol.
There's a path carved into the cliffs here.
Alright, there's one guy back here. And he is down and out. On to the next. Now in this area here, we're going to start off with 3 sniper jackals. So we're going to be real careful. I just ammoed up.
What's that, Vale?
Sangheili burial prayer.
Alright, the first one is going to be up where I'm looking. And if you don't get him, he'll back up. And you'll be able to get him by climbing up on a rock a little later. In other words, if you don't get him the first time, save him for last. And then the other one is straight ahead and low. He'll be moving back and forth. And the third one is here on the right. And he is down. That was fairly easy. Okay, here's where you could take out the first jackal if we didn't get him right away. Okay, now we got 3 grunts down here we want to take out. Now if I were running Black Eye Skull and had to get my shields back, I would save one of these guys and do a ground pound like so, right on top of them to get my shields back. I don't have to in this run. Alright, now I got 3 more grunts coming out and an elite. And I took the 3 grunts myself, targeted elite, dropped the shields, my guys showed up and took him out. Then we're going to just jump and boost here, smash through here, come on up here, and this will get the next wave coming in of drop pods. There's going to be 3 elites we have to deal with. One of them will immediately go to the turret that's behind that ammo stand. My guys, I just position him over there to get him out of the way. So once he gets on the turret, I'll just start peppering him with the plasma pistol and then give him a good old headshot. And then the next one will immediately jump on the turret. Elites like turrets. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Now my guys, oh, they're still kicking. Alright, so while they're around, running around down there, I'm going to see if I can take out as many of these jackals as I can.
We lost Buck. Fall back.
Maybe get the elite to run back to the third elite to run back to the turret. That would make life a lot easier. He will do it at times, other times he won't. That was an EMP blast, but I'm so far back I was able to move out of the way fairly easily. Oh, there's a third one. Okay, jump on that turret there, pal. And there he goes. He was very accommodating. Sometimes he won't do that, so you'll have to get your guys to tangle with him. Alright, my guys are still all down, and I still got a... Ooh, don't like the needler. So while I'm waiting for them to come back, I'm going to stay up here in the safety of the high level here and continue to try to take out these jackals. If they turn their shields, they expose their heads, and I can try to take them out with a headshot, like so. If I can move with them, there we go. Now I've got 3 grunts, 2 or 3 grunts below me. This round I got 3. And again, this is another area where I would save the one for the last and do a ground pound to get my shields back if I were running Black Eye, but of course I'm not, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, that looks like I've taken everybody out, and my group is coming back. So we're going to go on to the next. Now I dropped down back here a ways just to make sure. I'm going to position them on the left side, and I'm going to come up here on the right side because we got the next area to deal with. And on a turret, of course, is an elite, and I just peppered him and popped him, if you will. And I got a couple, I think there's 3, maybe 4 shielded jackals up there, along with 3 grunts and another elite. And the elite likes to hide behind a wall. Now I'm waiting for the grunts to come out. Of course, my guys are getting antsy. They don't want to stand still. Not really sure what I was doing there. My preview screen here on this rendering, if you will, is small, so I'm not quite sure what I'm shooting at. I would think a grunt. There we go. Now I can see him coming out, moving towards the turret. Yep. Not yet. There we go, finally. One of them might move back, the other one would probably move to the turret, and of course I missed and he ran back. But I got him anyway. And it's a shielded jackal off to my right, and I think I just got the third one. Alright. So I'm going to come over here and grab some more ammo out of the infinite ammo crate. And then I think I'll mosey up here, see what's going on. Mark my guys up there.
Move up.
Gotcha.
Looks like I took care of the... Nope, didn't. There's a jackal.
Mount that turret.
Oh, I was trying to get the... There we go, got the elite. Okay. Alright, I took care of that. There might be a grunt up there. That's where the grenade might have got thrown. Ammo up again. Come back here and get a full plasma pistol out of this crate. And on to the next. Nice big circular area. Now this area as well is I'm going to have to deal with 2 snipers. I'll mark my guys there to keep them out of the way. I'm going to start off with several grunts up here. Alright. And I'm going to see if I can just ease on around the corner. Maybe have this first sniper draw fire, because he is up almost straight ahead and high. There he is. Jeez. So it's a good thing I didn't send my guys too far away. Holy cow.
Thanks, Spartan.
See if I can get that darn sniper again.
Made it.
Alright, got him that. I think yeah, got him that time. Alright, that Phantom dropped off several Jackals and an Elite. And I think my guys took care of them. No, they didn't. There's still something up there. Not sure what I marked. I did get a Jackal though. Now I'm going to try to take out. Interesting. Either somewhere along the way I took out the sniper or there's only one. If I took out the sniper, either that or my guys took the sniper out and I just totally missed it. But generally there's a sniper over on the left low. Oh, it looks like all my guys are down. So I'm not going to go up there. And while I'm waiting for them to come back, I'll just see if I can clear the area out here to the left. There's a turret over there, and more often than not, a grunt will jump on it and it becomes an easy target as long as you don't take too much fire. Now, it normally takes about a minute to 90 seconds for my fire team to respawn. So this is one of those, unless I'm really busy, you can fast forward a little bit, because I'm not going to try my next maneuver until they come back, in case I get drilled again and I have somebody to revive me. Again, I do not want to die in this. No deaths for me. But I can go into armor lock and get revived as well as I can revive one of them, one or more of them. Oop, there's a Jackal. And I think I took out another Jackal. That's an Elite way over there.
Exit above. Keep heading up.
So I'll stay here and try to take guys out from distance. Here we go. Alright, waiting for my guys. Come over here and get some more ammo.
Move up. Move up.
Alright, my peeps are back and I'm going to smash through this soft wall. And we got two Jackals up here, and there will be a special ops Elite with camo and a sword that will suddenly appear out of nowhere. That's why I'm hanging back, letting my guys take them out. It's also why I have my plasma pistol out, because as soon as he makes his appearance, I'm going to pepper him. I'll let my guys take care of the Jackal. Here comes the Elite. Oh, geez. They're going down right and left. All three of them are down. Where is that guy? Here he comes. I can just barely see him. Okay, I got his shields down. Alright. That guy is a real pain. Alright, now, gotta wait for my peeps to come back again. There's gonna be some Jackals up here. You can see them on the motion detector. And across the way there's gonna be grunts, that Elite, and maybe a couple or two or three Jackals. So while I'm waiting for my guys to come back, I'll go ahead and try to clear the area all the way across the way. I think that was an Elite. Of course, as soon as I start putting fire on him, he'll go hide. Got to be careful because there's two turrets, one there and one up to my right, up at the top of the hill. And grunts and Elites will jump on those turrets. Alright, looking for bag. It's interesting that I could see that now, but there was a Jackal creeping up to the right of where I was firing. And I don't even know if I saw that during the run. But that's okay, I keep getting targets, I keep taking them out. Guy down low. Must be one down low. Alright, now the reason I'm being careful here, there's that other turret by the way, is that as soon as I step out up here and advance, more drop pods come in. Okay, where's that other guy? Got him. Yeah, now that my team's come back, I've cleaned up these guys. Now we got that last one. Now I'm going to mark my guys inside.
At location.
Take that position.
Copy.
No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to mark them there. Okay. Guess my hands are a little twitchy. Run out and run back real quick, because what I did is just
Take that elite out.
Roger.
got the next spawn in. And we got several elites to deal with, plus possibly the, I think it's 2 elites plus the elite that that was way over there on the left. He's going to come up and support. And I don't know that. Well, I think that, yeah, was that Tanaka? Yeah.
Can't hold out forever.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, finally.
We just lost Bale.
Every once in a while, my troops just freeze. Alright, it looks like I've got somebody on the turret up to the right. Don't know if it's an elite. No, that was a grunt. Oh, somebody else just jumped on. Somebody just jumped on over on the left.
Tanaka's out. Regroup.
Or that just may have been the elite over there on the left. Alright, kind of trying to get myself in position to get on that turret. Yeah, that's an elite up there. Gotta be careful, because I don't quite have a good hidden position to deal with. Here, another one up there. Whoa! Way too accurate. Yeah, I can't see it from here. There's just enough stuff in the way.
On my mark. Move up.
Copy that.
I gotta figure out a way to take that turret, that guy on that turret out. I think what I did there is I got him distracted with my team, and I was able then to get some shots in on him. Now we got the guy up over here on the right. Trying to get low enough so that I can just peek over the edge, and he's firing over my head. They tend to fire at center mass, which is your chest, your heart. So if you can kind of creep down enough so that you can just poke your head over the top and fire, then they'll fire over you, or under you, if you will. Alright, let's see what we got left over here.
Coming up on an elite.
Take the front down.
Solid copy.
That must be the third one. There's the third one. Okay, got his shields down enough that I could just pop him with multiple shots from the carbine to take him out. Alright, I think that might be it for the cubbies so far. And now we're going to go up here and initiate another firefight. There's going to be several shielded jackals and an FRG or fuel rod gun elite,
Solid copy.
along with two
Jackal inside 3 seconds. Somebody time me.
special ops elites that, again, are camoed. There's one of them, camoed and have swords. But they are kind of slow. They're not too difficult to take out as long as you don't get surprised by them. So that was pretty easy. I want all three of my guys up and running here when we try to take on the FRG elite. And we can get him out by engaging the... Oh, there he is, by engaging the jackal. Alright, so now it's just a matter of dodging his fire and dropping his shields enough so either I can take him out or my guys can take him out. And all the while getting out of the way. Now sometimes he gets on the turret, which makes it pretty easy to take him out. The problem is that when you take him out, you lose the FRG. And the FRG is a pretty good weapon to have in the next area that we're going to. So we just got to clean up here and clean up, ammo up, and we'll be on our way.
Hostiles cleared.
Alright. So get up here and get one of my guys to pick up that FRG. Now my fire team, when they have a weapon, they have infinite ammo. So as long as they can stay alive, they can put good fire on the bad guys. I'm going to have the other two grab carbines. Oh, don't swap out like that, for crying out loud.
These are pre-Covenant Sangheli ruins.
Sometimes I just sit here for a couple of minutes getting the weapons straight.
Take this, Spartan. Pick up this weapon.
Gotcha.
Get my other guys down here. I have no idea why they're...
Take this weapon.
You're the boss.
Take this, Spartan.
You got
Someone
it.
take that weapon.
On it. En route.
Pick up this weapon.
Finally, okay. And there's Bale just kind of standing around, not doing doodly. Now, watch what happens here. I swap out for a storm rifle, get Bale to pick up the storm rifle, and then go back over here and grab another carbine. Ammo up. Let's go over here and grab a new plasma pistol. Okay, and on to the next, which will have to clear an area out, and then two hunters are going to drop in, and there's a neat little trick on how to deal with them. Michael W. Smith demonstrated it in his legendary All Skulls On run. The Tyrant did it, Mythic Tyrant did it in his run, and I had a different technique, but I watched videos of those and decided, well, that's not a bad idea. I can even do this on Legendary. Just straight Legendary. So this is what we're going to do. But first, we got 3 grunts here, only one of which is going to present his nose. And then the other two, you just pepper them hard with fire and try to take them down. If not, they'll jump down below. Okay, he went down. Alright, and what you want to do is we want to position our guys over there on the right. An elite will come up. There's also jackals in here, so you got to be careful. Like I said, jackals. Alright, there's an elite on the right that comes up from below. And then there is an elite on the left. Let my guys deal with the right side there. I'm going to deal with the elite on the left. His shields are really weak. He's hiding.
Spartans, clear the shipmaster of landing zone.
Okay, that's a sign that that reinforcements are going to come in. There's the other elite. He is down. Alright, we're going to rush through here. And I want to get my guys over here, and the ones that, I'm not really sure, I think Buck has the FRG. I want my other two to grab an FRG.
Pick up that weapon.
Copy that.
Hurry up, people. Let's go. Come on, Vale. Gee, the Willikers.
You got it, Locke.
Oh, forget it. Alright, I'm going to position my guys over here.
Push up.
Now one of the hunters is going to come up right there, and so I'm going to kind of loop around to the outside. hopefully my guys will be alive.
You're all clear.
And over on the left where I directed them, and I'm going to go ahead and run back down here. Alright, one of them's down. I hope it's...
Get to Bale. She needs a hand.
Now what's interesting there is that if they go into armor lock and I can get them back, then they'll still have their weapons. Now what I'm going to do here, position them across the way, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to continually fire. Notice the infinite ammo crate. I'm going to continually fire into the pavement, and this will get their attention on me. And my guys across the way with their FRGs will just plaster them in the back. And every once in a while they get rambunctious and drop down, so I have to look up and position them back up. So I'm just going to keep firing here. I can hear them grumbling and growling down below me, which means they're getting hurt. Oh, there goes one. One of them's down. Now the other one may go into hiding on the right.
Take that position.
Again, I'm keeping my guys positioned up there. Let's go take a peek and see where he's at. Well, I'm not really sure where he's at. Usually he hides right in there. I can hear him.
Move up.
Alright, position my guys, start firing again, see if I can get him to focus on me. Oh, for crying out loud. That's why you got to continually focus them, because again, they get rambunctious or they'll run back to me. There he is. Phew. And there he goes. Easily done. Alright, ammo up there.
I am approaching your position. Hold your fire.
Check your fire.
I'm going to go up here and grab a fresh plasma pistol, although I probably won't need it.
I do like the way
Get somebody to take that last FRG if they think of it. And, oh, don't run down there too quick, because there's going to be two mantises, or
Osiris.
mantisae. I guess that's the plural of mantis. Who knows? Anyway, get one of the guys in there, and me and the other. I got to advance to open up that doorway, but I'm going to hang back and let my AI buddy walk through first. And the reason I'm doing that is, again, they're firing all over the place, and I'm marking targets for them. They're firing all over the place, and there are times when they'll fire right into your back, and we don't want that to happen. So, clearing out this area, there's jackals and grunts and maybe an elite or two. We've got to be wary of the grunts and the elites, because they'll throw grenades. Although with the Ket skull not on, grenade throwing is not as prevalent as it would be if that skull were on, which is a good thing. Alright, so we try to them to go out. And notice the mantis, my other guy's mantis was, shields were down again, because my team gets really rambunctious, and they'll go rushing into danger and just take gas right away, like the other two up here. So we'll finish off the bad guys.
All clear, Spartans.
And see if I can get one of them back. Oh, too late.
Take the mantis? You're spoiling me.
Alright, that was Tanaka, I believe. And now we'll come out here to the entrance and take out more cubbies. Again, get Tanaka out front there. There is a wraith out there in the middle. It really doesn't fire too much, which is a good thing. It just keeps bobbing and weaving there. Alright, so so much for Tanaka and the mantis. Probably was an elite that took her down. I'm hanging back here because my team are down. I don't want any damage on my mantis. There's the elite, by the way. Now the shields of the Mantis, like mine, will recharge. But if the shields are down and I take fire, it will damage the Mantis. So I'm being as careful as I can, because we're going to be using the Mantis for the duration of the mission. There is a bit of a skip at the end featuring a ghost and a mad dash, but we're not going to do that. First of all, you need full health. You also need Mythic and Tilt on to get the extra armor buff and on the vehicle as well as you. And we don't have that, so that little skip will not work consistently, let's put it that way. Alright, grunts on the left. There's just a whole lot of cubbies here, and I don't know if you notice that, but when I fire and hit an enemy and hit their shields with the machine gun, there'll be like little dashes going out of each northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast tangent in my reticule. When I inflict damage, the lines will turn red. Oh, somebody grabbed a wraith behind me. That'll help. There were actually two in there, I believe. All right, now under that area that I was just looking at, well, besides these jackals that just popped out, there are two hunters. And of course, before we get to them, we've got to take out some jackals. On the left, they're not shielded. On the right, they are. Notice that I waited until my shields came back on my Mantis. So what I'm going to do down here is just kind of walk down. First we got an elite down there. Get him out of the way. So once we're clear to make this maneuver, we're going to walk down, pop the rockets, pop the machine gun, and step back, reload the rockets, and just keep rinsing and repeating until the two hunters are down. Now, without Mythic and Tilt skulls on, their armor is not as dynamic, if you will, as when those skulls are on. So it's a little bit easier to take them out. Still got to hit them a few times, but there goes one of them. I don't know if my guys were firing from the other side, so I may have gotten a little help, but one of them went down, and now I'm focusing on the second. And there he goes. Okay. Now I'm going to walk down here a little bit on the left and see if I can take... by the way, there's a bunch of cubbies in that area as well. But I'm going to walk down here a little bit on the left and see if I can take down some of these shielded jack... Whoa, was that a grenade? That is an elite up there. See if we can take him out. Yep, there he goes. Alright, as I was saying, I'm going to try to take these jackals out. Make sure I don't get EMP'd there. Target's a little bit better over here. I got to be careful because I think I'm taking fire from the right, and there may be a grunt that pops out. Yep, I think that is an elite over there. My guys would come back, I'd get some help. Alright, that was a signal for more dropships coming in. Ooh, they took out my elite for me. Yeah, for more dropships to come in. You can see them down there low right. They're dropping off jackals and grunts. And it looks like Tanaka's in a ghost now. Alright, so I'm going to walk down here and see how many of these guys I can take out. Now I could have jumped out, and there's some Covenant sniper rifles in a crate up there. And I could have used those on these guys, but again, I am just staying in the Mantis on this run, showing that it can be done. I'm getting a little bit of help from my buddies down there. Now, by the way, there is another wraith that we got to deal with. There's going to be elites on the left, jackals on the left. There's a turret up there. This is why I'm walking down here to see if I can pick any of them off before I start working the and a couple of elites on ghosts. Almost forgot about those. And I don't know whether the elite's going to come up on the left. Yeah, it's coming up on the left. My guys are being a little timid with him. There's also that. There's also that turret up there, and that looks like a an elite with a that plasma grenade thrower thingy they have. All right. So the more we can take out over here, the better. Because what'll happen is that there's like a little platform access to this middle area. Yes, and when I go into that area to take on the wraith and whoever or whatever else I can fire at, the coveys on the left will start advancing on me. And that's why I'm taking my time over here trying to take out as many of them as I can. There's still some hiding in that structure on the left. So now I'm going to come over here and start to work on the wraith. And notice that immediately I see something on the left. Looks like that was an elite. So I'll come over here and there's the wraith. And a few other, those are probably shielded jackals. And I believe that's probably, there's probably two jackals that I just took out. So they just pop out of nowhere from the left. Alright, so back to the wraith. And again, you see those little flashes, kind of dotted flashes going off in each northwest, southwest, northeast. Once I start inflicting damage, they'll have a habit of turning red. Ooh, EMP, that's no good. Thank God it doesn't last long. So I'll take a few more guys. Oh, there's another one there. That's a nasty little jackal. So I'll take those guys out, and always need to be aware of enemies down here in the lower level to my right. There might be one or two or three still surviving from the dropships that came in. Plus there's a turret over here. And you know how jackals like turrets. I mean elites. And there's the two survivors, if you will, that I was talking about. Those two grunts. Buck's getting impatient. And this guy up here is really dodgy. I think it's probably an elite. Alright. Still got some more coveys to clear before the doors will open and we can advance towards the inside. Now I believe the hunter will make an appearance here. Oh, and one of my poor buddies just lost their wraith down there. Looking around. Yeah, there he is. There's that dodgy elite. Man, my shields come down real quick. Alright, shields are back. So we can take him on again. Get Buck over there to distract the elite while I try to take it out. Of course, he's moved back. And that plasma launcher device that guy's got. Generally what will happen with that is they'll launch it over you. It's very rare that they're accurate with those. I don't know why. That's one of the few weapons they're not accurate with. Supposedly it's a good mid to long range weapon, but they don't use it, and it's generally in the hands of an elite. In Battle of Sanghelios in the Undercity, there is one jackal that will have one. But other than that, you'll only see elites with those things. Alright, what I'm doing here is for my guys to help with the hunter. I think I just saw putting fire on us. There's two FRGs back here. And so we'll get my guys working with a heavy weapon. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, Buck's got one. There we go, fine. I don't know what is with those guys. One waits for the other, just kind of standing there on the wall. They're not the smartest bricks in the patio. Alright, that is elite fire with that plasma launcher, and I'm not sure what the exact term for that is, and there's the hunter right there. And I got the hunter marked, so my guys will go in and hopefully get some rounds, FRG rounds on him before they get taken out. I think that's Vale up there. Vale is actually being pretty smart about this. Sort of off to the side a bit, and looks like we got the hunter, and now we got two elites to deal with. They are pretty dodgy. Alright, one of them's down. And the other one's out of my firing range here. See if he comes back out. And down he goes. They even have to fire. Way to go, team. Now there still might be some lingering coveys up there on the left, but the door is open. First thing we got to deal with are about a half a dozen grunts. Again, I'm looking up to the left. I don't want to be surprised by anybody. Alright, once we get the grunts at the door taken care of, there's an elite back there and two more grunts. I think there's two.
Stand by, Mark. We'll get to the arbiter soon.
Standing by.
Everybody went down pretty easily, and now up a little bit ahead.
One Sword of Sanghelios left. What's the arbiter?
Looks like there was a couple more grunts and jackals. And now we're up to the courtyard and
Get in there, now.
get my guys up in there, and there's elites and jackals and grunts. Oh my. And we need to clear them all out. And up on my right, which you can't see yet, there's a turret. We're going to want to take that out. Shade turret.
Push through, Osiris.
Alright, there comes a couple more elites coming in. Good grief, that was quick. Again, I've got some pretty good shielding here, so if I'm taking gas, I'll just back up a little. I think that was a grunt trying to EMP me. Once I've got this area pretty much cleared, like now, whoa, I didn't realize somebody was actually in the turret. Gotta be a little careful now because my troops are down. So pop out. Get him to jump out of the turret. Looks like it was an elite. An elite will jump out of the turret. A grunt won't. Let's go up and continue putting fire on that thing and get rid of it. Looks like I got a grunt way over there on the left that was giving me some fire. That probably one that tried to EMP me a little while ago. Let's clean up that turret. There it goes. And I think that was probably... Not sure what that was, whether it was a jackal or an elite. I know there was an elite up in the turret that jumped out. That's probably him there because he's getting all jumpy there. Going to cover. I don't want to get out in the middle. There he is. Don't want to get out in the middle because that will bring in the next wave, which are several more drop pods and elites and grunts. And I think at least, I'm not sure, but I think I got FRG elites dropping. Either FRG elites or FRG grunts. So what I'm going to do is position my guys there. I'm going to clean this area up to the right. Now, I'm not sure whether it's moving up towards those stairs up ahead or it's just a matter of taking out everybody that's here already that spawns the next wave. Because what I want to do as soon as that wave spawns, I'm going to retreat. And here it comes. Alright. Here's that FRG. Again, I'm not sure whether it's an elite or a grunt because I am taking it out from distance. I'm not going to get up close to it because that thing can really inflict damage on me and my mantis. I'll let my guys deal with it. From the score there, it looks like it was an elite. Now, oh, speaking of score, by the way, I have score attack on. That's why you're seeing the score light up when I take somebody out. But the downside to score attack is that it eliminates the cinematics. In other words, the cutscenes. So we don't see the one at the beginning, and we won't see the one at the end. So there's not too many in here. There's an elite, some grunts, some jackals. And as long as we stick here by the doorway and just pop up right, pop up left when we have to. Take these guys out from distance. We don't get overwhelmed. This area is pretty easy to clean up. I think there's a couple of grunts up there. Can't quite get to that guy. Oh, did. Okay. We're almost done. Alright. Looks like there's... Yeah, I thought I was getting fire from that side. Okay. So that should be it on the right. And now we just got to walk the stairs to the left. And I think we're about done here. Just making sure. I don't want to get tagged with a grenade. We're so close to the end. Okay, we're good to go. Just walk the stairs, get up to the Arbiter, and then that will basically end the mission. And there we go.
Arbiter, ready for extraction.
And we'll go to black screen and end the mission. That's it. That is Swords of Sanghelios on Legendary difficulty. I hope this helps you in your quest for Legendary Swords. This is Olden Aki signing off. Take care, everybody.